This KFAN podcast is sponsored by Builders and Remodelers, exclusive Twin Cities provider of Elements Windows. Get the highest quality windows at unmatchable value. Visit buildersandremodelers.com for more details.
iHeart presents the Big Three Playoffs. This Sunday, the remaining 4 teams battle to make the championship in the most physical, fierce, and competitive basketball league in the world. The action starts with the Big Three Monster Energy Celebrity Game. Then Dwight Howard and his LA Riot take on Montrezl Harrell and Dr. J Chicago Triplets. The finale will see popular Miami 305 with stars MVP Michael Beasley and Lance Stevenson take on Nancy Lieberman's Dallas Power. Who will make it to the Big Three Championship? The no-holds-barred action starts Sunday at 3 p.m. Eastern, 12 Pacific, only on CBS.
The Fan.
Big Friday happening as we speak. Power Trip Morning Show, here we are. Saucy will be back on Monday. We miss you, Saucy. You're out there listening. Have fun at the drag races this weekend, everybody.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, man. Thinking about going up on Saturday after the Vikes game. I love the drag racing. You just can't believe the violence of it. It's unbelievable. 4 seconds of craziness. My goodness.
Title of your sex tape.
Pop your collar.
Yep.
You should.
Man, when was the last time I wore a shirt with a collar?
Tommy's wedding.
Yeah.
Good color. I'm listening.
Man.
What was that? What am I saying that from? Go ahead, caller. I'm listening.
Good morning, Vietnam.
Okay. I don't think that's it.
I mean, maybe.
Maybe.
Did he take calls?
He sure did.
Is it a
Frasier?
political talk show?
Frasier.
Yeah, maybe it's Frasier.
It's Frasier. That's it. Thank you.
Good call.
This is KFAN News with Chris Oake.
That's me.
Presented by the St. Paul Saints.
You got that right. St. Paul Saints had a pair of 4-run innings during a 14-5 rout of Omaha. The 53-62 Saints send Andrew Morris to the mound against Omaha again tonight. We'll let you know when they're back at CHS Field. Don't forget, Jay Peterman and the Soup Nazi in studio with us next week.
That's a real sentence. That's awesome.
Right.
I still can't believe that.
And they'll be in studio with us and then at the Saints game on Wednesday night. So that's fun.
Marty, you know who's from Omaha?
Warren Buffett.
311, the Beatles of rap rock.
Both of you are right.
Both of us are right.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, we were talking Fargo earlier, and Derek told me about the Soup Nazi and coming next week back at the end of Bat Boy Day, where literally as I was leaving, and but I misheard him when he said Peterman. I thought he meant Melissa Peterman. So I started talking, oh yeah, Fargo, and and he looked at me like,
yeah, Melissa Peterman and the Soup Nazi.
Ever since this week, why he looked at me so weird, like crazy, man. Well, no, it's because
That's the wrong person.
Wrong Peterman.
Yeah, wrong sex.
Marnes, were you a
Also,
Seinfeld fan?
That's also the name of your sex tape.
Kind of.
Do you know-
Not anywhere near you.
Have you seen the Soup Nazi episode? That was a one episode character, but it was just legendary.
Lived in infamy. Yeah.
And Jay Peterman was a multiple season character. John O'Hurley played Jay Peterman, and Elaine, your gal. We all loved Julia Louis-Dreyfus, but worked for the Jay Peterman catalog, and just an epic character. His voice was hilarious. The whole bit that was a good couple of seasons. That was a good arc. It was a good bit.
Yeah,
Julia's the best.
Oh, the best.
When she steals his cake out of his fridge, and she doesn't know it's
Does she eat it too?
Yes. She doesn't know it's a cake from like a royal wedding from 80 years before.
Wow.
She just thought it was cake.
That's funny.
Julia.
And he paid like $29,000 for it, and she ate it. Anyway.
Julia.
Also, Zach, when you think of Melissa Peterman, you think of Fargo, where she
100%.
played hooker number 2.
Yes.
And had one line.
Yeah, but it's Go Bears.
The best line ever.
That's why Zach
improvised
likes it.
too, by the way.
Yep.
Oh, really?
She was only supposed to say like I'm from White Bear Lake or whatever, and then she added the Go Bears.
Go Bears.
Just
Had to Go
badass.
Bears, like the Wolves. Hey, but aren't the Coen brothers pretty notorious for not liking improv?
Correct.
So
That's why I think that's
they
why
left it in.
Well, that's why it was shared, because it's such a rare moment in a Coen Brothers film where somebody improvised and
they allowed it.
They actually liked it, and it fit well. Obviously, it's a Iconic line.
That's pretty bold of Melissa Peterman in that situation because she was an unknown.
Right.
I wonder if she was aware of their disdain for improv and she just went for it.
Probably not.
Ignorance is bliss.
That's just not true at all.
Yeah, it's better to not be ignorant.
Yeah.
There's debate there. There's some people who are not like that kind of ignorant. There's different types of ignorance.
I wouldn't know what you're talking
Thanks,
about.
Nobel Peace Prize.
Thank you.
Dumb thing to say. All right, here we go.
That was ignorant.
The Powerball jackpot has reached its highest level so far this year. Nobody matched all 6 numbers in Wednesday. By the way, when we were back in talking to Mr. Z, Marnie, I wanted to do this because he was talking about the new film from the guy who was Better Call Saul.
Bob Odenkirk.
And I wanted to go, you're nobody called today. She hung up when I asked her name. Well, I wonder, does she think she's being clever?
I don't know what's happening, and this is a perfect example of ignorance being bliss.
Yep.
No idea what's going on right
Yeah, you
now.
look very blissful.
Blissful Grammy Award.
Who sings that song?
Thanks, Pulitzer Prize.
Is that is that Bruce Perlman?
Well, first of all, it's a lady.
I think it's Good Charlotte. AFI, maybe?
Is it Sarah Evans?
Less Than Jake?
Written by Kai Fleming and Dennis Morgan, recorded by Sylvia.
Oh, yeah,
Brown.
Sylvia Brown from
Yeah.
the Montel Williams show.
I can't
Just
be right. I've never heard of Sylvia. I thought it was a country artist.
She is a country artist.
Okay,
That might have been her only hit.
great song. How do I know every word of that song?
Oh, what a banger.
It's a banger is what it is. Anyway, $565 million lottery up for grabs. Surpasses the 526 from last March. Next Powerball drawing tomorrow night. Get your tickets. You can't win if you don't play.
It's like $1 an hour.
It's more than that.
Sylvia, whose real name is
John.
Mark Sinclair.
Sylvia
Bowie.
Jane Kirby
SJ.
from
Hey,
Kokomo, Indiana.
Yeah.
See, and they said the Beach Boys made up Kokomo, that it wasn't a real place. They lied.
Bermuda.
It was in Indiana.
Mama, Indiana, mama.
I loved that song, but I also was like 8 when it came out.
Yeah,
I don't know if it holds up.
I can see you just closing your eyes and swaying like PA.
Now or in
arms up.
1988?
No, I mean.
When did Kokomo
church.
come out? It's got to be late 80s, right?
Yeah.
well, wasn't it from the Cocktail soundtrack?
I don't know. I've never seen that film.
Pretty sure it was. Hang on.
Man, Cocktail?
Never seen it.
Great movie, especially in the summertime. It's got a real beachy vibe to it.
Yes and yes. 1988, Beach Boys from the 88 film Cocktail.
Wow.
And the album Still Cruisin'.
Yeah, they were still cruising for babes.
Check this out, Chris. I don't know how you would guess this, but let's see if you do.
I'm going to give her hell. Go ahead.
Still Cruisin' came out August 28th, 1989.
Okay.
That was the blank studio album by the Beach Boys.
So in the fall of 1989, I just graduated high school and began college at the International College of Broadcasting. I was about to begin my time at the Big Wazoo, Dayton's dangerous rock and roll station, start my illustrious radio career, which ended up with me being right here today at this moment with my eyes closed, sitting in this chair, wearing a shirt that's a little too tight for me.
How many
wasn't
albums
gonna say
had they
it.
put out? What number album was that?
23.
You're pretty good at this. That was their 26th studio album
They
and
made
their
a lot of
35th
records.
official album overall if you count compilations and live packages as well.
Yeah.
Album 26 was in 1989.
Yeah.
Damn, that's a lot of music.
You know who else loved live packages was those cannibals from earlier. There they are. They love them. Let's have more. A new study finds Nevada is one of the worst states to live in.
This is false.
From Wallet Hub, including factors include affordability, economy, education, health, and quality of life and safety.
We definitely have heard from multiple sources that the education system there has a long way to go.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's improving or not, but years ago we were told it was a pretty tough spot.
Yeah.
That money that was flooding into Las Vegas hadn't necessarily spilled into the public school system, specifically Vegas. I can't speak for the entire state of Nevada. Hopefully it's on the right track.
I paid good money for that.
It's true. We don't hear a lot about Nevada outside of Las Vegas.
I think there's a lot of desert, a lot of nothing.
Such a good point.
Such a good.
What are they doing with Hawk's money down there?
Come on, guys.
They fixed the Hoover Dam.
What are you doing? We've got such just a surplus of money. The world's first ever humanoid robot games are underway in China. Over 500 androids from 16 countries are competing at the event in Beijing, taking place at a stadium built for the 2022 Winter Olympics. The games include traditional sports like track, football, basketball, kung fu, and cannibalism. Kung fu? They also include competitions for cleaning.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
And other practical tasks.
So it's like Rosie from the Jetsons.
Yeah, it's like Rosie's
robot
house.
cleaner. Just a bunch of people. A bunch of robots, and Rosie just said, "Could you put a couple of dresses on those gals, please?"
That don't look right. Put a dress on that one.
Yeah, and some lipstick.
Do robots get stuck under mattresses? And there's PA dancing.
Can you give a robot a bath?
Ooh, what a good question.
You can't teach it to bathe.
I mean, you got to clean your machine, right? You got to wash your machine.
God, my mom used to tell me that all the time.
I think you just Windex the robot. Maybe you use a little pledge, right?
Windex.
Yep, oil it up, Rosie.
Yep. Okay.
Oil up Rosie as in...
Yeah, the Jetsons maid.
Yeah. God. Yeah.
Her name was Rosie?
Yeah.
Rosie the robot. Yeah, she was...
That's foreshadowing.
No. More irony. Do you know, Arnie, we've broken this down in the past, but very problematic, the Jetsons, based on when George and Jane reportedly met and started dating. If you do some math, it's pretty creepy. George is a perv.
Yeah.
George should be in future prison.
Yeah.
He went Elvis and Priscilla on it, basically.
Oh, okay.
One of those bits.
Yeah.
Don't do the math. It'll depress you.
Seems to have worked out.
It worked out.
I mean, they seem
great
happy.
cartoon, just problematic.
It's,
looking back.
They seem happy.
Different times.
Yeah, different times. It was the future.
The future. Yeah. Yeah, that's where that's where we're headed. Okay.
What else you got?
That's good. That's a good question. Because I have other things. None of them are any good.
Would you guys trust a full-sized humanoid robot to be in your house cleaning? We all trust like Roombas, right? Like, it's a little
I love my Roomba.
circle that just cleans the floor.
It's actually iRobot.
But if you came home and there was a 5'6" robot cleaning your house,
Yeah.
wouldn't that freak you the F out?
Yeah.
Even if it was 100% efficient, somehow there was, the artificial intelligence in it was capped where it couldn't gain any extra knowledge. It was just programmed to do exactly what it's doing. But you just once in a while would come around the corner and there it is, just dusting. I think I would get freaked out. I don't know. I
think you get used to it pretty quick.
It's a pretty big leap from where we are right now.
Right.
But maybe we morph there.
You know what I like to do, Marnes, is I put my iPod on the top of my Roomba and I just let it clean the house and I call it DJ Roomba.
That's really
Just
good.
plays bangers all over the floor. It's my idea.
Yeah.
Don't steal it, please.
I would not pop a collar over that
No,
line.
no,
Honestly.
no. You are correct.
I'll tell you one thing's for sure, though. If I had that robot, I would have to lock him in the garage at night. Because eventually you're going to wake up and he's going to be standing at the end of your bed.
Interesting you said he.
That's a dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anatomically?
Sure. Mine will be. Yeah.
About time we get the men robots to clean the house.
Well,
That's progress, Marnie. There we go. Progress.
That's the future.
We're not doing it, but our male robot counterparts absolutely will.
Would they get stuck?
Mine's going to be...
Calm down, Zach.
Mine's going to be called Bitch. And he's going to be taller than me, but have a real small member.
Got it. So his name's Bitch, though?
Yes.
How tall is he?
He's 5'7.5". He's
That's a huge bitch.
Huge bitch compared to me.
Sports next. Brian Oake's already here. He'll be in the building in a second. AJ Mansour, Eric Nordquist in a second as well. Taylor Heisey, Parker Fox. Mark Parrish should be here. Marnie's here already. This is the Power Trip Morning Show on The Fan.
Thrust.
The studio is beginning to fill up. Hi, Mark Parrish.
Hi, Chris Hockey.
Thanks for coming in, even though you're going to be on the mic for 20 minutes.
That's all right.
But I appreciate it.
That's
Thank you.
fine. I've always been best in small doses.
Oh, that's what,
small increments. But yeah, you know what? I just missed you guys. Coming in once a week. That kind of sucked. I was getting bored.
When you rolled through McDonald's this morning, were they like, "Where have you been?"
I did actually. My normal guy Jose there that I see at the McDonald's in Wayzata. I went in there in the afternoon last week, and he didn't even know. He's like, "Wait, what? It's not 5 a.m. It's not 7 a.m. What are you doing here? Coming here at lunchtime?"
It's like seeing a raccoon in the afternoon. You know something's up.
Exactly.
Maybe this thing's rabid. Brian Oake, Mark Parrish. Mark Parrish, Brian Oake.
Hi, Mr. Oake. How you doing, brother?
Good to see you, man. Good
Brian
to see
Oake,
you.
Marnie Gellner, Marty Gellner, Brian Oake.
Marnie, you look particularly summery. Have you been outside a lot? Did you get a spray tan for this particular show?
I did not.
No, okay.
No, but
You look summery.
I have a pool.
Oh, of course you do. Of course you do.
You should see her backyard.
Okay.
Corey.
Yeah, watch her walk down the hallway.
A pool is not a guarantee to look summery, by the way, Marnie. Just for the record.
Parrish,
look at Mark.
Parrish has an indoor pool.
Looks like it.
Yeah, it's called a toilet.
It's fun to see you, though. It was, you just walked off the elevator. I'm like, Oak.
I come in here quite a bit, but usually well after you have all vacated the premises. Yeah.
Rock talk.
Exactly. I'm on with Common every week. And now here for the initials game, I'd like to thank, by the way, whoever the selection committee was for making my quarterfinal up against the number 1 seed. Appreciate that.
You can do it, though. We need somebody to be a giant killer, and you and Nordo are both capable. Taylor and Parker have both told me they don't expect to win, but you and Nordo can do it. You guys can both do it.
I got
both capable
I got
of
3
doing
last year and then just completely fell asleep, and Grim came in and just mopped the floor with me. Yeah. So, no, I feel like I could do it, but you never want to go up against the number 1 seed, although the notoriety of being a giant slayer would be fantastic.
That would be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Speaking of giant slayer, is it a little bit weird that every time somebody famous dies, now Common calls you? Because that's basically, you are the 911 emergency. Like, hey, Ozzy's dead. Get Oak on.
The Twitterverse has taken to calling me the Angel of Death.
Yes.
Because I only show up when a famous rock star or figure in music dies. It's not the only time I show up, but
it's been frequent though lately. A lot of major rock deaths lately.
We're at that stage, man, where a lot of these people who really made a name and helped define the genre are moving on, and usually you think, oh, die young, stay pretty, that kind of thing. But a lot of them hung on for a very long time. But we're coming to a big wave here. There are a lot of people, a couple of former Beatles, Bob Dylan, quite a few others that, are upper 70s, lower 80s, nudging it. And so maybe they'll live to 100. Maybe they're gone already and we just haven't heard about it.
It's depressing, man.
Well,
time's a bitch.
Yeah.
Well, that keeps you relevant.
Yep. Does it? Does it?
Those other guys just keep on dying.
Yeah.
Oak's got work.
Now, if there were only some way to monetize that.
Do a podcast.
Oh, I do a podcast.
What?
I know, it's shocking. It's called The Brian Oake Show. Just recorded episode 506 yesterday, and we will be recording episode 507 later on this afternoon.
And then next week, 508?
8.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
It's a lot. Well, you just start doing them, and it's that whole one foot in front of the other, and then the next thing you know, you're
hitting
Walking out the
500.
door.
Exactly. Oh, sweet. Winter Warlock. I like it.
Yeah, you got it.
There's a fun I did it once. It's a fun podcast. You guys are fun.
Well, it's just
It's a good time.
It's low stakes, you know. I mean, you can talk about whatever you want. We can say whatever we want. Every guest that comes on has to pick 3 songs to feature, and again, I don't care what it is for a couple of reasons. One, whatever people like to listen to and are really passionate about tells you a lot about that person. It's pretty informative, but also the amount of new music I've been exposed to from people that I would have never heard about otherwise. It's great.
My favorite part of being on there is I got Oak to introduce Nickelback.
Like I said, everybody who comes on the podcast gets to pick 3 songs that I have no say over. And, yeah.
Parrish, have you been invited back?
As a matter of fact, I have not.
Wonder why.
Telling, like you said, it's telling about a person.
Marnie, I'm going to put you on the spot, but let's say Oak at some point in, I don't know, the next 500 episodes invites you.
Yeah.
3 songs that like either define your life or change your life. Go. Top of your head.
Suds in the Bucket.
Bye.
Obviously, Sarah Evans.
No, he's leaving. He hates us.
All right. Somebody tweet Smitty. That's going to be number 1 quote of the week on the Bets and Quotes podcast. That's the winner. Now, for years we accused of Power Trip Quotes being Chris because he likes quoting Chris the most. That one is the most well-deserved. There's your quote of the week.
Genius. I don't know who Sarah Evans is, so this is a perfect example.
This is probably the reason you've never asked me to be on your podcast.
Do you want to know the honest reason I've never asked you?
You and I don't listen to the same kind of music.
But that doesn't matter. No. That's not what it's about. It's about meeting people in this community and finding out what makes them tick, having a laugh, listening to some music. It's, again, very low stakes, but often very enjoyable. I don't ask people of your caliber that occupy your particular strata.
What the hell's that supposed to mean?
Wait a minute.
Because your podcast.
Because, like, you're a radio guy. Okay? Come on. Because, like, you know who roasts me the most often for never having invited him is Barrero. Odds that Barrero would actually show up and do my podcast in the humble Smart Start MN studios in South Minneapolis.
I mean, catch him in the right mood.
Maybe he just wants to be invited.
Yeah, well, guess what? I'm busy. I don't have that kind of time to just coddle someone's ego. So I'll tell you what. I am officially and cordially inviting you right now to come and join the podcast in the next few weeks.
I'm busy.
That's what I thought. That's what I thought.
I cannot sing at all, but I love music.
Right.
I mean, I'm not gifted with like the hockey voice, but it is in me.
Yeah.
It is. There are parts of my life and defined by music. We're very different. It could be an interesting conversation. I'm going to a concert tomorrow of a group I'm currently obsessed with.
Who are you going?
Tigirlily Gold.
Okay.
Obviously.
Again, just as obvious as Sarah Evans to me. I mean, I'd be surprised if you weren't there. I don't know who that is.
That's why
Right.
The podcast will be great.
North Dakota's own Tigirlily Gold and the friends now of Marnie Gellner.
Yeah.
They've become friends. They legitimately know each other. Yeah. They're friends.
The Venn diagram of our musical taste has nothing to do with whether or not you'd be a good guest on the show. I know who you are. And I've bummed you a smoke before, okay?
More than once.
True. That is true.
And that would make you a great podcast host if you have an open mind and you are not
100%
judging other people's music.
Ever.
I do find that really appalling. I can disagree with your taste in music and go, that's not for me. But you can't rip what another person likes.
Oh, yeah?
If you've ever heard me talk about music with Rock Talk with Common or any time on the podcast, which that sounds like you're a pretty devoted fan of, I don't ever do that. I've worked in a record store for 5 years, and think about the record stores you go into where the person behind the counter is so dismissive or condescending or intimidating that you're like embarrassed to walk up with the thing you want to buy. I am antithetical to that attitude. If that person loves that as much as I love the things I love, then we have more in common than we don't. We're both music heads. Just because yours is Tigirlily Star Fox or whatever it's called.
Star Fox. The video game.
Star Fox. The video game.
Yeah, the video game.
I
I thought that was going somewhere else.
I will tell you this.
I hate to break it to you. I've done this for 30 years. I know not to swear on the air.
That's what Marty wants to do tomorrow at the show.
Oh, my God.
It's amazing that I can barely remember people's names, but I was so quickly processing what he said and thinking about the dump button and thinking about where my next job's going to be and stuff like that. It's incredible.
I cannot believe you said that. I'm like, wow, Oak is really rusty. So you said FOX.
Yeah, Star Fox.
Like the video game.
Nintendo 64.
Yes.
Mr. Brian Oake?
Yes, sir.
Just to give you a little context here, Tigirlily Gold, a couple of young ladies out of North Dakota, small town North Dakota, discovered by Shane McAnally. So that'll tell you that they're
he's
the real
still
deal.
got the blank look
You don't
on
know who
his
that
face.
is?
You know, Shane McAnally.
Yeah.
All right, never mind.
No, not with a gun to my head.
He is an award-winning,
I believe you.
multi-genre, songwriter.
Big deal.
Nobody knows everything about all genres of music.
Amen.
I just try to focus on the good stuff.
One of my favorite quotes, though, from you ever is you don't get to choose what you like when it comes to music. And it's so true because it almost everybody's musical taste feels calculated, but I think you're right. You just honestly don't get to. And once in a while, I think it's fun when you surprise yourself. Like I will always if you look at all the bands that I like, and then I at some point will mention that I like Jamiroquai, you'd be like, how the hell do you like Jamiroquai? Like, because it doesn't make sense. I should hate that band.
You're right.
But it just hit me at the right time, and I love about 12 of their songs, and that's all you need to love a band is about 10 or 12.
I went on Barrero the other day because he wanted to talk about the notion of yacht rock. The term, is it pejorative? What does it mean? Why is it so popular right now? And we talked a lot about that, and one of the bands that's often brought up, much to the chagrin of its founder, Donald Fagen, is Steely Dan. And obviously, Steely Dan, wildly competent, incredibly well-produced albums, landmark American band. I've never once felt it move to a song by Steely Dan, so I don't hate them. I'm not disrespecting them.
Even reeling in the years?
I don't care. No, I would rather put on a Seals and Crofts record, and that is not sarcasm.
No, I love that band, too.
Yeah, I don't, it's not my thing. Yeah, but no, you don't get to pick what you love, and you know what? You don't have to automatically hate it. You just, have a little respect and move along and go put on your own records.
It's why the song that Hawk recommended last week, I've not stopped listening to it. Stephen Wilson Jr., is that it?
Yep, that's it.
I'm a Song.
Oh, my gosh.
You need to listen. I don't know if
All right. I don't know it.
It's like, I'm
jotting it down right now.
It might not be the genre that you particularly like.
That's fine.
But read the lyrics.
What is the genre?
It's
Americana country.
Yeah, it's unbelievable.
What's his name?
Stephen Wilson Jr.
Yeah, maybe in the break I'll play it for you. It's so good and so impressive that I think
Can I drop one on you guys? I just found this band, and I had never heard of them before. And if I put it on for you, you would not think that Brian Oake would like this. There is a German band called Electric Callboy, and they are literally, and this is hard to fathom, but they split the difference between, am I in the heart of the pit at the gnarliest Warped Tour you've ever gone to, listening to some crazy metalcore, or am I losing my mind at 2:30 in the morning on a beach in Ibiza to the craziest, most anthemic EDM you've ever listened to? They meld those two worlds, and there's a song called We Got the Moves by Electric Callboy. It's my favorite song of the year, even though it came out 3 years ago. It is, again, I'd never heard of them either, and they are wow, and the video's spectacular.
Okay.
You had Zach at Callboy.
What's that?
Oh, here they are.
Hey, where do I plug it in?
Chris, can you call him again?
Yeah, sure.
You are electric.
Nailed it. All right, that was sports.
It sure was.
You can tell it's a Friday. We've skipped
man.
like 7 scheduled segments because who cares?
Yeah, listen, Jalen Naylor's hand injury is concerning, but JJ looked fantastic, and more on that in a moment. Rocco got pissed and threw his hat.
Got ejected.
Oh,
Yeah.
that was a good. That was a good one. That was
I love
party
it.
level ejection.
I love it when baseball managers get ejected.
Me too. I just think sometimes they want a day off. Throw me out of here so I can go watch the Jetsons.
I mean, could you blame Rocco?
No, not a bit.
No, whatever.
Mr. Oake, would you come over and listen to the song?
Oh, sure.
That was a real
Because here's what I hate about that is I'm going to go over there and I'm going to nod and be like, no, it's good. It's good. And I just, even if I don't love it, then you're going to be hurt. And I don't want that to happen to you because I love you.
It's like eating your in-laws' cooking. Right? You have to like it.
Yeah.
Until you drive home and say that was the worst I've ever had.
Right. Like what part of this was actually stroganoff?
Oh, my.
I think Zach's going to be stroking off to Electric Callboy there.
Not that caller, Corey.
All right, Vikings news in a second. There's Electric Callboy again. Brian Oake is here. Mark Parrish, Marnie Gellner. This is the Power Chip Morning Show on the Fan.
Fan.
I believe the entire room over there is listening to the song. Oak is pretty stoic.
This is not the song they're listening to be clear.
This is the song that just right now you and I are listening to, and the listeners. The rest of them over there are analyzing, I believe, the Stephen Wilson Jr. song. His dad, I think, is pretty noteworthy as well, but I'm like completely blanking on his name.
It's got to be something.
I guess his dad was famous, though, too. I don't know. We'll look it up.
Yeah. I'll Google it.
The GOAT is here. AJ Mansour just walked in. Again, he's playing initials at 8:15.
Good morning.
Oak's already here. Oak already said he's not thrilled about his draw.
I don't love mine either.
You got two guys that
Oak's just from the hip. Nordo's been to the finals before.
Exactly.
I don't know. I didn't look close, but I got 2 teen matchups. So like 2 against, he's like 12 and 15 or something, Nordo and Oak. So it's solid.
Yeah.
And then you got Taylor and Parker. You never know what they're going to bring to the table. So, we'll see. It'll be fun. Hi, Marnie.
Hi, AJ. Good morning. Did you do any prep work? Like, did you?
I did a little,
how did you get yourself in the mind right?
I've watched some back. Played along the last couple of weeks just to kind of see how it would go.
How would you have done the last couple of weeks?
Decent.
Okay.
Oh,
Decent, but not dominant?
He's lucky.
Or dominant?
It's different when you're not there, so it's hard to tell. I had success. But I need to get my mind back into how the game works.
Would you have defeated the Rube Glenn, who got 5? Would you have beaten him that game?
I would have, but it was only because a handful of those ones I took from him. If that makes sense. So I didn't there wasn't like a domination or anything, but he's impressive.
Yeah, and hopefully less nervous, because he said he was nervous. He didn't seem like it at all.
And the winner of today's matchup would match up against him and Frank.
100%. Yeah. Exactly.
And in the game before, would you have guessed the clap?
It wasn't top of mind, but I was probably maybe a clue away.
Yeah. I got several people who tweeted me the clip from League of Their Own where the little kid looks at the baseball that had just been signed and reads the autograph. Avoid the clap, Jimmy Dugan. And he goes, that's good advice.
2 of my favorite initials guesses of all time are Butt Doctor and the clap, because the look on your face is, I don't understand why that's wrong.
That's my favorite. That's my favorite band as well, by the way.
Butt Doctor and the clap.
Yeah.
You know who's really underrated is the clap. They get forgotten
I'm
about.
going to disagree on that.
You know what I think honestly happened with the clap? Because when I cut up that clip for social media, here's what I think happened. Tell me if this is right or wrong. I didn't know. I had one clue that was like, you want to avoid this.
Yes.
And it was exactly like genital herpes in Duluth from a couple of weeks before that. Chris rang in and got it right. Yep. So I wonder if the back of your brain, since you were in Duluth, was like, I wonder if this is like a, STD. No. And you went straight to the clap because of the Duluth guess.
Was the word avoid. Because I know so many.
How much you want to avoid the clap.
Yes, and.
Just too late.
Yes, and. That line from League of Their Own is avoid the clap.
Avoid the clap. Yep, the word avoid. I get it.
Yeah. Avoid the clap, Jimmy Dugan. And he goes, that's good advice.
You're like, why is this wrong? And it was testicular cancer. It was close, right? As I think Elizabeth Reese said, right region.
And also want to avoid.
You would also like to avoid that, for sure.
The Twin Cities can no longer wait to hear whether or not Brian Oake liked the song we played for him or not.
Yes.
All right, Stephen Wilson Jr.
I'm a Song is the name of the song. It's written from the perspective of a song, which is brilliant. I can't believe I'd never heard it before.
Genius.
I can't believe you didn't think of it first.
I know. I can't believe somebody hadn't already written a song like that.
I am a huge fan of singer-songwriters. You know, like among my all-time favorites are people like John Prine, right? That was, especially given the fact that it was performed live, that was genuinely excellent. And I'm not saying that because we're pals or because I'm worried about how just sensitive you are, which is very. I stood there and I actually never got that feeling of like, all right, I got it. All right, I got it. It was great the whole way through. I think it was really, really good. And you were correct. So Stephen Wilson Jr., now I have homework. I got some listening to do.
I couldn't wait for the next line.
Right. It was brilliant storytelling. It was beautifully played. And how beat up that ancient guitar he's playing on. It sounded so good.
So bad.
Yeah, it was great.
And strangely enough, he's in town tonight.
What?
Yeah.
Where?
No way.
He's opening for Hardy over at Somerset.
Oh, negative. Not happening.
But I just man, he's got a couple of songs on that record that will blow your brains out. They're so good. There's one about being a hillbilly. You can call me Billy, but the hill comes with me. It's such clever writing and such great stuff. I'm just a fan, man.
Chris, are you a Hayes Carl guy?
I'm not as no. I don't know him.
Okay, well, another great singer-songwriter out of Texas that you should familiarize yourself with. If you like that quality of songwriting, he's brilliant.
Yeah, man. I just when somebody comes up with something completely original like that, it blows me away. But when it's that good as well, man, woof.
So just to confirm, it's a song written for the perspective of
it's a
being
song
of a song.
A song saying, I've been there with you your whole life.
It is Marnie, you're gonna love it. Marnie, you're gonna love it.
Oh, right.
It's a tearjerker.
Yeah, I get choked up just talking about it. I mean, it's music, man.
That's amazing.
I mean,
you're right, Hawk. Like, how has everybody ever thought about it? Like, it's so simple or genius, but it's so simple too at the same time.
I mean, it's no Tigirlily Donkey Kong or whatever.
What was that one?
But
Star Fox.
Whatever.
Star what?
Please don't say that again. I'd really love it if that didn't happen again.
A buddy of mine just sent me a text saying, Stroganoff to electric callboy. What kind of filth is on your little power tripping program, Brian? And we all heard you say SF.
I believe that's called a revenge F word. Is what that
Wow. We've mentioned this before, but it sounds like you've played the game Star Fox. It is an 0 out of 10 now, but it blew our minds when it came out because we couldn't imagine that it was 3D. You were flying a ship. You're like, what is this magic? It's a terrible game. Zero fun.
I never owned. Believe it or not, I played video games my entire life. My first one was the Atari 2600, and I've never owned a Nintendo system in my entire life. So I played it at friends' houses, but I've never ever owned a Nintendo before.
That's too bad.
Mario Brothers is a foreign language to me. I don't know what that is. I know what it is, but
yeah. But just imagine if you ever do want to dive in, all those games he has in front of him.
Yeah,
it's like when you haven't seen a TV show and someone says I wish I could go back to that feeling.
Right.
You got a lot of good games ahead of you with Zeldas and Marios. And there's a lot of good stuff there.
Well, noted.
It's gonna take a lot of time.
Yeah. I don't know if I got those kind of minutes left.
He's got a podcast to do.
Yes, and one later today. Thank you very much. Yeah.
But never with mine.
Later on today, I don't have my thing with me. It's a guy who I don't know personally, but what I do is I troll the internet and my friends and say, oh, this band's coming up, or oh, this sounds interesting. I can't think of his name, and I feel really guilty because I'd love to give him a free plug, but it's a dude in a band called Trailer, spelled TRAYLO, something like that. Anyway, he's a total beardo, bluegrassy dude that has a Taylor Swift cover band. And that was interesting enough to me that I want to talk to this guy. Cool. And so he's coming in today.
He's having a big week.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Pop the collar.
There we go. There we go.
There she goes. Let's see. All Around brought us Fan 5.
Sure, thanks all around.
Radco brings us Vikings news.
It's time for Vikings news on the Power Trip, presented by
Radco, your truck accessories pro. Skadoosh.
All right, a couple of things we can get through, and then we can get back to the nonsense. But the Vikings host the Patriots tomorrow at noon, preseason game number 2. J.J. McCarthy will not play. I think everybody that watched him in game 1 probably feels pretty good about that. Let's just move on. Yesterday at practice, though, a couple of injuries we got to keep our eye on. Josh Metellus banged up his shoulder pretty bad at the end of practice.
That would suck, man.
So people are a little nervous about that, but we'll see where that goes. And Jalen Naylor has a hand injury that people are concerned about, especially like we've mentioned 2 or 3 times already. Not a ton of wide receiver depth, especially with Addison suspended the first 3 games and Rondale Moore out for the year. So that's going to be interesting. We'll see if they add somebody. But that's basically it.
That's it.
Again, game tomorrow at noon.
Yep, let's go. The pregame starts at 10. Saucy and I will be on at 10:45. So check us out. All right.
Yeah. Smash.
Yeah, smash. That's exactly right. Okay.
That was Vikings news.
Yeah. Anything else going on?
Gutter Helmet's finishing up my gutters today.
That's cool.
Is that right?
Does that count as Vikings news?
Oh. No, but sure. But
okay. Well, I was just trying to add to the show.
Great story, Mark.
I hadn't, I've been sitting here for so long. I haven't
First segment of the show.
I do have something for you.
What a story,
I just
Mark.
realized I hadn't reported on. Been a rough week for the NFL in court. 3 days after the Nevada Supreme Court ruled against the effort to force John Gruden's claims against the league and Commissioner Roger Goodell in arbitration, blah, blah, blah. The Second Circuit found that certain claims made by former Dolphins coach and current Vikings defensive coordinator Brian Flores should not be sent to arbitration. In a 29-page ruling, the 3-judge panel found that claims made by Flores against the Giants, Broncos, and Texans and the NFL should proceed in court. So he will get his day in court.
Wow.
And for clarity, arbitration benefits the NFL.
Always.
Gotcha. Okay.
So there you go. So moving forward there. Don't need the distraction, but I don't think it will be. I think Mr. Flores is able to keep his eye on the ball, if you know what I mean.
And whether it's true or not, the last year or so, we've heard that the lawsuit was maybe a reason why other teams would be a little gun shy to hire him as a head coach. That's part of the reason, maybe, if you believe those rumors, that he's still here.
Yeah.
Outside of the fact that he probably loves it because we're the best.
He is.
Yeah. That too.
And he's basically given carte blanche.
Fun word.
Here's your defense.
Fun phrase.
Yeah, carte
Especially
blanche.
when you pronounce it like that.
Yeah, I don't even know.
Especially when you're given it.
I don't know what it means.
That was my favorite character
Freedom.
on Golden Girls.
Yep.
Carte Blanche Devereaux.
Yeah.
Yep.
Heck of a card.
She popped her collar so severely that she just completely threw her hair off and knocked her headphones
I
off.
hope the camera was switched over.
That was smooth, Marnie.
You might have dislocated your wrist there.
Real smooth.
TV Pro.
It's a good power move. It's a good power move, Marnie, for sure.
I actually had a question for you guys, a video game question, because yesterday, for the first time, I saw a new version of NBA 2K where in this certain mode, team mode, I think they call it, you can put WNBA players on the NBA teams, as in mix and match. And so they had Paige Beckers was highly featured, and on the Dallas Mavericks with number 1
Flag.
draft pick, thank you, Cooper Flag, like playing together. So she's doing like a pick and roll to him. And then they had Asia Wilson playing for the Miami Heat, lobbing the ball to Bam Adebayo, who is her boyfriend.
Oh, really?
And then they had Angel Reese doing the John Cena "You Can't See Me," standing in an Oklahoma City Thunder uniform with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander behind her as her teammate, like looking at her. So this is sort of how they laid it out.
Mushrooms?
You were there?
That's what I'm saying. I'm not a video game player, but to those of you who do, because I read through the comments, they were not kind.
Sure.
It was a bunch of people like, nobody asked for this. Stop pushing the WNBA down our throats. Is that an appealing twist for video game players?
I mean, not to get serious, but again, then don't pick the
Exactly.
WNBA team.
Yes.
well, yeah, don't
for
play
people-
that mode.
it's
For people of interest, to have the option is probably really important.
I was going to say, it actually
And if you don't
sounds
want it,
really
don't do it.
cool.
Yeah.
It really
and if
does.
you don't care, then who cares?
Right.
Yeah.
When I'm picking my Mario Kart person, I don't like Italian, so I don't pick Waluigi. Right? You know what I'm saying? I stay away from Waluigi. He's not my type. I'm not into that.
Yeah.
I pick Daisy or Rosalina or Princess Peach. That's what I do.
I played the UFC game, and I have my cat Cece fighting a lot of people.
No, I actually think it's kind of cool. It's the first time they've ever done
I think
it
it's
with the
really cool.
WNBA.
For sure.
I did not know that they were doing the mix and match thing. I thought you could just play as WNBA teams against other WNBA teams. Didn't know you could What's an inappropriate
No,
word
please don't.
for mixing and matching?
I wouldn't do it if I were you.
Co-ed's fine. Sure, we'll go with that.
Rosie's protesting outside the headquarters of the.
I mean, as a Minnesota sports fan, you could put Nafisa Collier and Anthony Edwards
For sure.
on the same team
and that's really
play
cool.
together.
Yeah.
Why not?
And I don't believe there's ever been a WNBA standalone game.
Right.
So this is a good opportunity to reach a different audience that would be very interested in that. That's cool.
There's plenty of female gamers.
Well, thanks for your support.
Yeah, no, we're on
Not you.
team mix and match for sure.
And Mark, you don't have to be a female gamer to put WNBA players on your team.
That's not what I was saying.
What'd you say?
Well, I'm just saying that there's also female gamers out there that might play maybe more of a WNBA game more than a male.
I'll allow it.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. Yes.
God, all marks get sexist very quickly on this show. No, it's
At least I can explain my way out of the jam.
yeah,
That's a good point.
fair.
Here we are
I pick female drivers all the time in Mario Kart. They can drive just as well
on the video.
as long as I'm controlling them.
I'm sorry, Marty. I can't. I don't know. I'm a guest. I'm new here.
Mario Kart World is on the Switch too is fantastic.
Hey,
I'm a
yeah.
big fan.
We've been playing the tournament. I've been
Super
playing
fun.
that a ton.
Yeah, they did a good job.
Different
with that.
outfits are good. Yeah, the 24 players. Yeah, I think they did a really good job.
Agreed.
with it.
All right, the room is starting to fill up. I see Taylor Heisey and Parker Fox out in the hall. They're here. So the 5 competitors are in the building. At 8:15, AJ Mansour, Eric Nordquist, Brian Oake, Parker Fox, and Taylor Heisey square off the last of the quarterfinals, quarterfinal number 9 of the Initials Invitational in about 15 minutes. But Fan 5 after this on the Fan.
Presents the Big 3 Playoffs. This Sunday, the remaining 4 teams battle to make the championship in the most physical, fierce, and competitive basketball league in the world. The action starts with the Big 3 Monster Energy Celebrity Game. Then Dwight Howard and his LA Riot take on Montrezl Harrell and Dr. J Chicago Triplets. The finale will see popular Miami 305 with stars MVP Michael Beasley and Lance Stevenson take on Nancy Lieberman's Dallas Power. Who will make it to the Big 3 Championship? The no-holds-barred action starts Sunday at 3 p.m. Eastern, 12 Pacific, only on CBS.